Hi, I'm Ben.
And I'm John.
And together we're OCB.
Reactions.
And today, this is kind of a sideways suggestion.
I'll go ahead and throw it out there. I'm apologizing for the delay on this. We had some technical issues with the last shooting for this band.
Yeah, so we had to reshoot. If you are following our Metal Around the World, this was the highlighted band for Algeria, which in retrospect I wish we'd have reversed it.
Yeah, I really wish we would have showcased them because these guys are just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's and we've gotten to know their singer / guitarist a little bit, and thanks for the assistance you've given us, and we're really hoping that this helps your band, because we are going to be working to try to help them get over here to play, because I want to see them live.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
But the band is Lelahell, and we picked a different song than we did last time, just so we could react to it honestly.
Right.
Although we're probably going to geek out, fanboy out anyway. But this is Lelahell, Adam the First, and off their new album, which we can put links in to where you can get the album if you like the song. So I guess.
Well, before we go on, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Get the word out about the show, and also get the word out about Lelahell. These are some great guys here.
Yep. And so this is Lelahell from the album Aleph, but I'm probably saying it wrong, and Adam the First. Okay.
Right out the gate, kicking your ass.
Yep.
There was no lead in. There was no build up. It was just like, we're gonna beat you up right now.
I know this album is kind of a concept album,
right?
So it probably really plays into the story. I mean, I've listened to about half the album so far, and I skipped the song like crap. I need to stop listening so I have something I can honestly react to.
It's just, you hit play and it's just bam, right there. There's no slow build up or beating you up a little bit. They just put a shotgun in your face and pull the trigger.
Yeah, it's like one thing I pointed out, like, because this has been brought up like in comments and stuff about, like, I think it's harder for to do the off time stuff.
Yeah, this is,
and then that guy comes out of that blast beat and doing off time, that's pretty awesome.
And just jumping. I mean, it's like, I don't even know how he does it, but then again, I'm not a drummer, and there's reasons for that. I've got no. I mean, I could play rhythm guitar, but I've got no rhythm.
Yeah, I could play. Well, I could play bass, and that's kind of a rhythm instrument. But I could keep with the time. But it's you better do your drum beat like a metronome, otherwise you're gonna throw me off. But
well, and I think part of the problem for me too is that's just too many body parts moving at once. I can't do that.
Yeah, it was never coordinated enough to do that. But okay, back to it. There was a neat little melody going on underneath that, and it's like, whoa, that's cool, but okay.
Yeah.
It's almost over, but go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, man, just, you know what? Even if you're not into this kind of music, just even if you're not into it, you can't deny the talent that's behind it.
And the neat chord or scale progressions they're using, probably kind of indigenous to the...
Right. Once again, using regional scales, which I like because it brings something new into the music. But just, that solo,
Yeah, that solo was tits, man. That was...
the speed behind it. It was just like, okay,
I'm trying to... It's like they're going between 2/4, 2/3, or 3/4, and it's like keeping track of that. It's like, wow, that took some skill all on its own.
And you know what? I'll say it like this with the whole thing with his vocals. Okay, now I used to, well, I still do, but really dig, the Cookie Monster,
the guttural, yeah.
I can do that all day long. But switching between that and like the black metal, the
more screechy,
the demon screech, I could probably get away with doing 2 lines and then I'd have a sore throat for like 3 days. So just even being able to bounce between those.
And live, he's playing the guitar at the same time.
Yeah.
And not neck gazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm just...
Oh, I mean, I'd put them up there with any of the Floridian guys.
Yeah.
I'd put them above quite a few of them. I would put them up there with Dying Fetus and some of the other bands death metal bands I really get into, with Exhumed and stuff, because they're not really a grindcore band, because we kind of misjudge them. They're just kind of a death metal.
Yeah.
The only thing that's really grindcore is like so many quick parts, so many changes in a short period of time. They're just a brutal death metal band, and I think they're one of the best.
Yeah. just like when with the one that we lost.
Yeah.
I have zero complaints about these guys. I love their music. I will say we've had a few like this. They are not accessible.
Not for your normal person. No, I mean I've listened to this kind of thing for so long. It's like I'm right in, but
you've really got to have a taste for metal to like this,
or a patience to like keep listening to it until your brain slows everything down for you.
Yeah,
because the first time listening through, you wouldn't have heard those melodies. I did because I listen to this stuff all the time. But this is it's like and I got nothing bad. I'll just finish it out here.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, okay.
Every good thing has to come to an end eventually.
Only the bad stuff keeps going.
Yeah. But once again, wowed.
Yeah.
Wowed by these guys.
The only band that they really called up, I mean, there's a bunch of like, I could hear like maybe a little bit like Suffocation, maybe like a little bit Nile. I can hear some Nile in here, but they're not using any of the cheap tricks that Nile uses to make it like listenable.
Yeah.
They're just, I would put Lelahell above Nile.
I even like at times hear a couple things where it's like I kind of hear a little bit of Sepultura. I think that maybe their influences are just really far flung out there.
Well, I mean, there are death metal tropes.
Yeah.
Which here and there they'll use, but it's unique, and which is hard to do for a death metal band because a lot of times they just fall into tropes. There's only so much you can do with the limitations on the vocals and stuff, but they don't sound limited. And like the other bands that we've heard from Africa, there's a joy underneath this. It's like they're happy to be doing this. It's
yes,
just, it's
here's well, shoot, now I forget what I was going to say. That's what happens when you listen to stuff like this. It just, that was the point I was going to make is, I'm wowed by this, and some of our, viewers are probably going to be saying, they're like, are you sure you were wowed by that? Because you were also wowed by Jambanai, and it's like, it's like, just because I've got very diverse and...
Well, but there's a musicality. I mean, it's distorted. Like the guitars are distorted. And
yes.
But there's a musicality to this kind of thing that kind of transfers over into the symphonic and the... Yeah. It's like, this is more symphonic than rock. And that's the one thing I always liked about death metal, always drew me to it. It's like, it's more music theory than just your 1, 2, 3, 4, which there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I like a lot of rock, but it's like... This isn't rock and roll. This is death metal.
Yeah. This is brutal stuff. I mean,
and it's not going to be for everyone. And it's like it's extreme music for extreme personalities.
Yes.
I guess.
And you know what? I know different people actually use really hardcore stuff like this in different ways. Like some people, when they get angry, want something calming. If I'm angry, I want something like this to listen to because it allows me. It actually allows me to burn it up.
Yeah.
Rather than.
I mean, it's like I'm kind of laid back anyway, so I don't ever need music to lay me back or mellow me out because I'm kind of like, whatever. Yeah, it's cool. But this gets me energized. But like you, if I'm angry. This is the kind of thing I go to because it's like I'm done. it's
a couple songs, and it's like, okay, I can just keep moving on now.
Of course, I'm so weird. You might be just like, oh, I'm just happy now. That made me happy. But anyway, yeah, nothing bad to say about Lelahell. The more I listen to them, the more I listen to them.
Yeah, and they're also great. These are some great guys. I mean, they actually communicate. It's not just one of those, well, thanks, bye. They're
no, it's But anyway, like I said, we're just gonna keep fanboying and rambling on.
Yeah.
So I guess
before we close out, once again, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Definitely want to get the word out about this band. These guys are just amazing.
Fairly well.
Thank you.